Is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Manchester United up against Milan.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Oh, could be. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So Milan get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Reinders. And Jovic now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Joshua Kimmich. Here's Mbappe. And threaded through by Mbappe. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. So the corner played into the box. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Tajani Reinders. Chukwueze. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Can he finish? Blocked it brilliantly. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Alphonso Davies. And Kimmich. Dembele. Bruno Fernandes has it. United might be able to cash in. Bruno Fernandes. Could be. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Joshua Kimmich. Milan doing well to regain possession. Joshua Kimmich. Oh, lovely ball. And he's clear as lines. Dembele. Angles it back. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, it might still work out for them. De Jong. Happy to shoot. Just can't get it past him.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Oh, missed the chance. Glorious opportunity to level it.
Well, what a chance for the equaliser. They really should have scored there.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Chukwueze. Oh, that's a really good run. Pulisic. This could be the equaliser. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Joshua Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes has it. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And continues his run. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
United finding space on the wing. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Dembele. And he takes on the shot. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Was it a great clearance? Firing it towards goal. And did just enough defensively. Yuri Berchiche. Reinders. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. An alert piece of defending. Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. Mbappe. So half-time here. So back underway here into the second half. Loftus-Cheek. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, I think that shows what a good rapport he has with the players. Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Alessandro Bastoni. Loftus-Cheek. The Rossoneri pushing forward with options available. Can he put it in? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Frankie de Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. Joshua Kimmich. On to de Jong. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Kimmich. Foiling his opponent completely.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Not the most confident clearance. Danger averted for now. Tajani Reinders. He's in control of the situation. Tomori. Bruno Fernandes. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This is the home of live football, EA TV, and we'll have live coverage of the 5th round of the FA Cup. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Well, we're down to the last 16 now, so plenty to play for in that game, in what will be a tough encounter.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. Torres. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Must be! Oh, incredible save, and he's... Snuffed out the danger. And that's a corner. Who can he pick out? Not all that convincing defensively. Chukwueze. Well, not quite the result he was hoping for with that shot. Close, though. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Milan against RB Leipzig. And teammates to play it to. Going well. Will he find the net? And what a magical save it was! Can he deliver it with accuracy? Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Benassa. Chances on. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is not over. Not yet, anyway.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
And United regaining possession here. But the danger averted. Massive credit there. Now Milan could be onto something. Oh, managing to beat him. Tremendously strong in the tackle. 5 minutes left. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. But they took care of the situation defensively. Using his physical strength to shield it. Oh, good play this. And in with a real chance. That could cost them at this late stage.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. I'm not sure they'll get another chance now.
Substitution time it is here. Torres. Bobega. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Good technique displayed. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, that one has promise. The clock is against Manchester United here, but their dreams remain alive. And there's the final whistle, the grim news. It is a rivalry that speaks for itself. They're certainly the two most successful teams with passionate fans. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action live from Old Trafford as Manchester United face Liverpool. And welcome to Old Trafford for one of the definitive games in English football. I'm talking, of course, about Manchester United against Liverpool. Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by Stuart Robson. I must say the Stretford end in fine voice already. What a match this promises to be, Stuart.
Well, you're absolutely right. Old Trafford is rocking here. The noise is incredible. Let's hope we get a great game to match. This will be a feisty affair, that's for sure.
Well, Leroy Sané, an absolute joy to watch when he's on top of his game. Stuart, what kind of performance do you think we'll get from him?
Well, Derek, we know he can be subtle, he can be clever, but his greatest strength is his power when he's shooting. He's a tremendous striker of the ball, and he makes it really difficult for goalkeepers.
The lineup for Manchester United. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Joe Gomez plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And so the battle commences. Nico Williams. Now with Havertz. Camavinga. Gavi. And they have possession again. Curtis Jones. Jones. McAllister. And a fine tackle. Gavi. Well read to ease the pressure. Leao. Well, possibilities in the centre. And keeper's ball. He made it look as though it was never in any doubt. Marcus Rashford. Well, United had the ball, but not anymore. Darwin Núñez. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! Liverpool draw first blood in the derby. And that has stunned the fans into silence.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Theo Hernandez. Excellent vision. But the flag goes up, offside.
Well, he just needs to play that a bit sooner. The pass was definitely on.
Hakimi. Berardi has it. Curtis Jones. United could be onto something. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Nicely timed tackle. Alisson. Alexis McAllister. Domenico Berardi. Great opportunity. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Well, a poor ball and easy for the keeper. Released it nicely. And Kai Havertz. And return to Havertz. Havertz! And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. He's in behind. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback. Really fine play to keep possession. Kai Havertz. Now with Rashford. Havertz. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. His determination there for all to see. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Played into the box. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, Liverpool down by a goal and in need of a bit of magic from the corner. That's not a bad ball. Well, the danger is still there. Van Dijk. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. He's driven in the corner. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Leao. Cross could be useful. And a simple clearance, a good one. And there goes the whistle. That close. So they get the ball rolling again, and work to do for Liverpool in the second half. Havertz. And Rashford. Eduardo Camavinga. More than decent this from United. Kai Havertz. Camavinga. Havertz. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Well, buying his teammates a bit of time. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So underway again, the push is on from Liverpool. Can they find an equaliser here? Gavi, happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Frimpong. Gavi. Theo Hernandez now. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. In with a chance. Well, fantastic reflex action. And clears the danger. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Nico Williams. And Rashford. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Mbappe! And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Manchester City. Been aimed towards the front post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Camavinga. Jeremy Frimpong. United struggling to keep possession here. Rafael Leao. Leao. Robertson. Played towards the back post. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Williams. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, it petered out. Curtis Jones. Liverpool in a position of menace. Delivered into the box. Well, thumped clear. Leao. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Liverpool taking on Bayer Leverkusen. Under pressure. 10 minutes left for play. Hakimi. Virgil van Dijk. Berardi has it. Well-timed tackle. Rashford. Domenico Berardi. Jones. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. Makes his way in field. Cutting the ball back. He's blocked it. Breaking at pace. Gorgeous pass from Rashford. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Hakimi. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Jota. Oh, managing to beat him. Jota. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early, and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
There's the final whistle, and Manchester United progress.
Well, what entertainment that was. They certainly played some great attacking football, and were enjoying.
And there it breaks down, but credit. Manchester is a city with a soul, and that usually comes out when the two clubs from this great city lock horns. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action live from the Northwest as Manchester City take on Manchester United. All roads lead to Manchester today, and we're at the Etihad for a special derby. It is City versus United. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. Can't wait for this one, Stuart.
Well, what a great environment to play football. Let's just hope we see two sides who want to win the game rather than being too defensive. This should be a very good game between two excellent teams.
Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round players look really bright this season.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Kyle Walker plays alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the park. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. And they need to get tighter. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Grealish has someone to play it to. Must be. And stopping the danger. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Well, the short corner routine. Akanji. Shot blocked, but still alive. Superb stop. Cleared away comprehensively. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Dembele. De Bruyne now. Walker. Foden. City know that wide area is really opening up. Just wanted to get it out of there. Foden. City pushing forward with options available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. It's Bernardo Silva. And a goal! City jump in front in the derby. And just listen to what it means to the fans.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
1-0 then. Frenkie de Jong. Alessandro Bastoni. And Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. On to de Jong. Chance to do damage. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Jack Grealish. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. Joshua Kimmich. Silva. Grealish. On to Haaland. That is tackling of the highest order. Mo Salah. Well, he's certainly not alone. Fernandes. Salah! And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Getting the better of his opponent. To take the lead. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Alphonso Davies. Mbappe with it. Salah. On to Mbappe. Stopped a surefire goal. United looking to forge ahead. Let's see if the corner helps them. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Bruno Fernandes. Now with De Jong. Oh, great shot. And it might be. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, this is worth seeing again. Just look how Frankie de Jong goes beyond his man, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Oh, good-looking run. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Grealish. Shaw. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Throw into Manchester City. Half-time, that will do it for the first half. And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Fernandes. Here's Salah. Bruno Fernandes, a real opening now, and a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Phil Foden. De Bruyne now. Ball retention so important. Erling Haaland. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Top-class defending. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester City taking on Liverpool. Must be! Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Room to roam for City on the wing. Haaland. It's looking promising. Towards Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Haaland shows great skill to go beyond the defender. And just look at that strike. He opens up his body and makes a really clean contact with the ball. A great finish.
So back in action, City still behind, but this game very much a contest. Good use of advantage in United's favour. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, this is one you won't want to miss here on EA TV Live. The second and decisive leg of the Champions League round of 16 tie. It's Manchester United facing Olympique Lyonnais.
Well, the first leg was a tough game, so I'm expecting a really tense second leg. What a reward for the winners, a place in the quarter-finals.
This could be troublesome. Salah! Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
To be replaced by number 16, Rodri.
Haaland. It's a promising City move. Unselfish play. A corner, and can City use the set piece judiciously?
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Spot on with that tackle. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Fernandes. Now Kimmich. Can he play it in? Mbappe. Very quick thinking there.
Well, what a brilliant atmosphere we've got here. These City fans deserve an equaliser, that's for sure.
Distributing it well. Walker. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Corner conceded, it came off the defender. It's a short one. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. He's got to score! Oh, did so well to deny him. Favouring the short one. Haaland. Oh, a vital interception. Sound piece of defending. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Trying to open up the defence. Flag raised for offside. A change in the offing for City.
Number 4, Luke Shaw. Coming onto the pitch, number 13, Ferdinand Mendy.
Regained possession. De Bruyne with options. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Salah. Can he finish them off? Well, he probably should have done, but couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that's a wasteful finish. I just hope he won't be regretting that come the end of the game.
And there it is, the final whistle, a result to please Manchester United fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, as we spoke about ahead of the game, they do struggle defensively, and that was the case again. But they were really good going forward.
Attention focused on Bruno Fernandes. 3 goals in his last 3 matches, and you can't argue with that sort of form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Well, it really is a city that loves its football. I'm talking, of course, about Manchester, and it's a real pleasure to be here tonight at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. It is Manchester United up against Olympique Lyonnais.
Well, after that performance at home, they'll be confident of completing the job here today. But this isn't an easy place to come to, as many teams have found out. So we should be in for a really tense second leg.
And they kick off here. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And handed a solo role in attack is Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, he's a player who just seems to get better and better. I'm talking, of course, about Bruno Fernandes. Stuart,
Derek, big moment here.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Bremer. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Sané. Real chance. Still possibilities. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Mata. It's with Classy. Kakere. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, that's the end of that move for now. And slipped through beautifully. Can he do it? Well, fantastic reflex action. Lacazette. Maxence Kakere. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Lacazette prepared to fire. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. Could be dangerous. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Bruno Fernandes. Lyon unable to hang on to the ball. Encouraging stuff from United. Rashford, fine pass. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Rashford. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Rashford! And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, let's take another look at this. Rashford just goes past his man so easily, and what a powerful finish from Rashford. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next?
It's a message from Jay Cheatham. Happy birthday, Jay.
Maxence Kakere.
Including Mike, Trevor and Brian.
Now, what can they do from here? Well, just the tackle that was needed. Kakere. Bruno Fernandes has it. He's in here. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through?
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Mongala. Tagliafico. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Chance to play it in. Tagliafico. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Rashford. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Said Benrahma. But he keeps going. It's looking promising. And Lacazette. And so the first... So back underway here into the second half. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Bremer. Theo Hernandez now. That's useful play. Crossing possibilities. Can he convert? And the keeper flings himself at the ball.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out. But a goal here would change everything.
Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Oh, good play this. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United against Barcelona. Nico Williams. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Jordi Clasie. Plenty of support here. He's in control of the situation. He could pick out a teammate. And veering in. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for... for his own highlights reel. Delivering it. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, possibilities in the centre. Kakere. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Lacazette. Kakere. On to Lacazette. And danger still. Well, no danger now. Now in a more than decent position. "20 minutes remaining. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Jordi Clasie. Chance to do damage. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the Lyon throw coming up. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Jordi Clasie. Now Lacazette. Real chance. And fine goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And ably dealt with. Jordi Clasie. And return to Matic. And a confident clearance.
Well, they need to make something happen from this set play. Can they take it to extra time?
Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Well, let's see about the cross. Matic. And back to Lacazette. Great defending. Has a go. Denied again. Danger averted. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Oh, chance perhaps. And a really good diving stop. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, I take my hat off to him because that was superb defending. And he's beaten him here. This is Nemanja Matic. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Alex Lacazette.
Bremer. Theo Hernandez now. Nico Williams. And Havertz. Oh, nice ball. Manchester United on the front foot in the closing moments. Can they find a winner? And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Said Benrahma. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. He's using his strength to good effect. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Potentially freedom for United on the flank.
Well, it's such a close contest. Will a set play be the difference?
Well, he failed to get it away properly. Alexander-Arnold. A decisive clearance it was. Hernandez. And just too much height on the header. Clean challenge. Promising pass. Mbappe! Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Went in strongly to win the ball. And the referee playing advantage. Jordi Clasie. Benrahma. United come away with it. Lacazette. Can he play it in? Terrific block. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Havertz. Intelligent threaded pass here. The first period of extra time is over. 50... Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now.
Number 7, Rick Karsdorp.
Electing to cross into the centre. Simple save, really. Benassa. Mbappe. Now with Kimmich. Bremer. Koundé. Theo Hernandez. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Bremer. Theo Hernandez now. Williams. Karsdorp. Good through ball. Attending to his defensive chores. Karsdorp. Real chance. Stopped a certain goal. The final whistle, and Manchester United move on.
Well, I've never been a great fan of extra time, but today that was compelling stuff. Both sides wanted to win it rather than not get beaten. And overall, I think the best team probably went through.
The man of the moment. Will he shine against his former club? We're live next, so don't go anywhere. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Manchester United versus Barcelona.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Alphonso Davies plays with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Mohamed Salah plays with Ousmane Dembele out wide. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Thank you for attending the Theatre of Dreams. Enjoy the match.
And the match begins. Using his physical strength to shield it. But just like that, possession changes hands. Frankie de Jong. Fernandes. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Joao Cancelo. Pedri. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
Alphonso Davies. Now with Alexander-Arnold. And Kimmich. Alessandro Bastoni. Frankie de Jong. Now with Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Joshua Kimmich. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Mbappe. Mbappe. United couldn't keep it. Well, here's how the league table looks, and kudos to Manchester United. They certainly have played well above expectations.
Well, can they hang on to this Champions League spot? It would certainly be a surprise if they did, but over the course of the season, they've played really well.
Bruno Fernandes has it. And in with a real chance. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Koundé. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game, taking on his old club, and that can...
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Alphonso Davies. Bruno Fernandes has it. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now with De Jong. Alphonso Davies. Koundé. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Hackney. Lewandowski. And teammates around him. But the danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes has it. And return to Fernandes. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Araujo. This is Robert Lewandowski. And Barca exploiting the space on the wing. And he's made headway. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Kimmich. Mbappe. And Kimmich. Frankie de Jong. United might be able to cash in. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Fernandes. Good ball over the top. Gundogan. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post.
Well, United are hanging on here. Had they gone 2 down, they would really be up against it now.
Well, understandable that they might look a bit frazzled defensively, but they have more work to do at the back. Hackney. Back to Lewandowski. And so the referee blows the whistle. We've reached the halfway point here. So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. Kimmich. And return to Mbappe. Salah. On to De Jong. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Pedri. Hackney. Balde. And slipped through by Ilkay Gundogan. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They other team in charge. So back underway at 3-1. Frankie de Jong. Koundé. And Kimmich. Alphonso Davies. Salah. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mbappe. Long way out this. Ball is loose. Something to worry about here. Strong hand on that one. Pedri. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And the referee says corner kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Mo Salah. More than decent this from United. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Rafinha. Joao Cancelo. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Lewandowski. And here's Joao Felix. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's... right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Here's a change for Manchester United.
Can the owner of the red card
De Jong.
registration BGO4DOM please return
Bruno
to the
Fernandes
game?
has it.
Lights are on.
Gvardiol. Oh, good vision. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, as you can see again, Fernandes plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
Rafinha. 15 minutes left for play.
Manchester United coming off the
Good
pitch.
strength to keep the ball.
21, Frankie de Jong. To be
Showing
replaced
patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Lewandowski. Ball retention so important. Gundogan. Action from the quarter-finals of the FA Cup coming your way on EA TV. It's Barcelona facing Swansea City.
Well, Derek, that should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final at stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. He has teammates around him. It's going to be United's free kick. Benacer. Pulls it back. Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and Fernandez's finish is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Alex Balde. It's looking promising. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. Havertz. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Could be a chance. It's in! And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Havertz's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Lewandowski. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United are the winners today anyway. What did you think of their performance, all told?
Well, Derek, it was a tight...
Bruno Fernandes has it. The cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. My name is Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the quarter-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield. And the main striker today is Morata. And the contest begins. So a throw in here. Morata. And can they prise them open now? Oh, denied by the post.
Well, they've started really brightly here. They were so close to taking the lead.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, 3 goals in the last 3 games. He's in great form at the moment.
Havertz! Oh, that's a fine save. Good run, very much in control of the situation. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Getting in there to intercept. Zielinski. Now, who can he play it to? Politano takes it on. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Corner kick played in. And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. Lisandro Martinez. Marcus Rashford. Camavinga. Sané. No, high quality defending. Now, who can he pick out? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So underway again here. 1-0 the score.
Marcus Rashford.
Carvajal. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Here's Carvajal. And now Zielinski. Well, the attack looks promising. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Delivering it. Timely intervention. Politano. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Not chasing the game, but now a corner. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Oh, good save. Excellent header. We're trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Oh, disappointing clearance. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Leroy Sané. Marcus Rashford. And crossing towards the far post. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
7, Leroy Sané.
And in the perfect position to read it. Moving into the advanced position. A fine reading of the situation. Can they hit on the break? Gorgeous pass from Rashford. Is it going to be? And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Zielinski. Onto Lobotka. Zielinski. Politano. Did really well to get through. Is it going to be? Oh, good save. Who can he pick out? The clearance wasn't decisive. Zielinski. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And so it is, the first half story. So the ball rolling again, and United very much in charge of this one. So let's see how the second half pans out. Clean challenge. Morata. Well, no stopping him. Played into the centre. A very effective clearance. And the substitution will occur now. Can someone get on the end of this? Clearing it away. Leroy Sané. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, there's been quite a bit of speculation for a while now, but if the...
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
And fine goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. I'm trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Marcus Rashford. Sané. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Who can they pick out? Given away by Manchester United. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
This might be ideal for the counter. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Lobotka.
Can the owner of the green car that is blocking
And Politano with it. Nicely timed tackle.
as soon as possible.
Politano. It's not a bad ball. And a confident clearance. "20 minutes to go in this one." Oh, tremendous vision. Giving the ball away. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United against Atletico.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Politano. And a fine stop. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Taken short. Matty Cash. The referee is given a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. In a good position to clear it away. Politano. Morata is up there and clears his lines. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And passing it well. Isaac. Oh, might be. And how about that for a save? Carvajal. Politano. Here's Carvajal. Morata. Carvajal. Politano. Teammates in the middle. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Number 20, Piotr Zielinski.
Lisandro Martinez. Gvardiol, well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause. Havertz. Williams. Given away by Manchester United. 3 minutes of added time here. Good through ball. Kai Havertz. Isak. And return to Havertz. Oh, in with a chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Here we see it again. It all started with that superb 1-2, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
The final whistle, and Manchester United move on.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start.
All eyes on Kylian Mbappe. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Hello and welcome, and a real privilege to be broadcasting from one of the world's great football cities. We're here in Madrid at the Metropolitano. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Atletico Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, for the visitors, Stuart, we're talking about the worst defence in the league. Room for improvement, certainly.
Yeah, away from home, they've looked so poor defensively. The front players don't press the ball, the midfield players get outrun, and the defenders have made too many bad mistakes. It needs to improve today, otherwise they get nothing from this game.
And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Stefan Savic in central defence. Marcos Llorente starts with Dani Parejo in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Good luck.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Alphonso Davies plays with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Ousmane Dembele plays with Mohamed Salah out wide. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And the match begins. Alphonso Davies. Koundé. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Jules Koundé on the ball. Alphonso Davies. Now Mo Salah. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Atletico recovering possession well. They're certainly making attacking inroads, Atletico Madrid. But what can they do from this position? Superbly read and executed. Can he convert? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Can they slot it home? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Witsel. Griezmann's in behind. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Koundé. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Alphonso Davies. And a fine tackle. Frankie de Jong. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Genuine chance. Well, couldn't put it away. Couldn't square the game.
Well, that was a great opportunity. They should really be level now.
Happy birthday to Alex O'Neill celebrating today from all of your friends and family.
Atletico had it back. Mbappe. Oh, this is looking promising. Mbappe! Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Schick. He's using his strength to good effect. Llorente. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mbappe with it. And return to Fernandes. Mbappe. Just cleared away in the nick of time. It might be. And kept out by Jimenez. Schick. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Intercepted effortlessly. Might work out. And darting through. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And it's in! A goal for Manchester United, who find themselves now level.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Saul. Schick. Parejo. Now Griezmann. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Salah. Here's Mbappe. Frankie de Jong. The cross is on. Moving the ball effectively. And tidy defensive play. Marcos Llorente. Schick. Now Parejo. Schick. On to Saul. Very quick thinking there. Dembele. Mbappe. Now Parejo. And he did well to cut it out. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. The beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. Wasteful from United. Griezmann. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Angles it back. Parejo might go ahead. Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Parejo. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Oh, great header. Smart stop, though.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Incisive pass from Mbappe. Oh, tremendous save!
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Not away completely. And the ball back with United. Oh, good save! And there's the delivery. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Strength and control, a big part of his game. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Mbappe. And support available. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Atletico against RB Leipzig.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
Oh, magnificent from the keeper. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Alphonso Davies. Now with De Jong. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. How can he take them on and beat them? His determination there for all to see. Stopped a certain goal. Mbappe. And Atletico have the ball again. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Chelsea.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Mbappe. Now with De Jong. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And a fine tackle. Marcos Llorente. Ten minutes left for play. Just straying offside. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And here they come now, Atletico looking for a late winner. Given away by Manchester United. Griezmann. Well, I understand there's been a goal in the Chelsea match. Let's hear about that goal from Alex.
It's another goal for Inter. They've pulled one back with just under 10 minutes to go. This is what we love to see. Back to you, Derek.
Alex with the info as ever. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Is it going to be? Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And here's a change now for Atletico. Schick. It's with Hermoso. Schick. Now with Griezmann. Nicely timed tackle. And Patrick Schick now. Able to get his body in the way. Llorente. Nice weight on the pass. And he could cash in. Llorente. Hermoso. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, they love him and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
And there's the final whistle. The grim news from the Manchester United point of view is that United haven't picked up anything from this game.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really...
A coming together that invariably concentrates minds. This meeting is one you always have to take seriously. Chelsea against Manchester United, and live coverage is coming up on EA TV from Stamford Bridge. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Chelsea taking on Manchester United.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And this confrontation is underway. This is the team Manchester United will go with.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
Running with the ball confidently. Caicedo. It's got to be! And what a magical save it was! sending it in. Rashford unable to hold it. Sané. Well, we're at the business end of the season now, and when you look at the top of the table, still unclear who's going to take the title. One thing you can guarantee, though, is you can watch it all unfold live here on EA TV.
Well, you certainly know who pays your wages, Derek, but I think everybody can see...
Oh, might be! Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Wesley Fofana. Caicedo. Who can he pick out? Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. It's a fine United move in the making. To take the lead. And he's tipped it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And there's the delivery. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, tremendous block. Well, standing off them here, are they being too passive? Looking for a teammate. Terrific piece of anticipation. Well, Dani Olmo, highly talented and also determined out there on the pitch. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
Really sound defending. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? And in the right position to make sure it... Full credit, wonderful stop. Corner kick played in. And dealing with the danger. Lavia. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Rashford. Defeat for Manchester United last time out as they lost against Atletico. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, they showed a lot of good attacking qualities in that defeat, but their defending was poor. Today, though, I think they'll bounce back and show us...
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? Right, something has changed at St James's Park, but let's get details by joining Alex.
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. It was a poor clearance, and then it was far too easy for him after that. They're the first on the score sheet here with 32 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And that was a very fine read. He has teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Sané. Top-class defending. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Running room galore for United. Really fine. Rashford! And he read it really well. Fine save. And he's fired over the corner. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Malo Gusto. Romeo Lavia. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Can he put it in? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Delivering it. Fisted clear. Well, not cleared away completely. And the first 45... So the ball moving again. United having already made a big first half statement. And let's join Alex Scott now, because Alex, I believe the situation has changed in the Newcastle game.
Yeah, another goal for Newcastle United. They're back in this now with 48 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. He continues his run. Half-hearted clearance. Well, they survived the attack. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity. Sané! Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Cucurella. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Jackson on the ball. Can they open things up? Cuts it back. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he decided to let the play flow, but now he's going to issue a yellow card.
Yeah, I think that's good refereeing. He tried to play the advantage.
Dani Olmo. Nicely timed tackle. Havertz. Oh, good vision. And into the last 30 minutes now. Rashford can be problematic for opposing defenders. Lavia. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Oh, what a great chance this is, Derek.
Oh, off the post, still alive. Oh, my goodness, he's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, what about this? He reacts brilliantly. He's so sharp there. That's a very good goal.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Moises Caicedo. Cucurella. 20 minutes remaining. Nkunku. Axel Disasi. Malo Gusto. Romeo Lavia. Wesley Fofana. Nkunku. And he takes on the shot. Not to it easily, the keeper. Gavi. Here's Isak. United could get in behind the defence. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Fernandes. Great opportunity. The save was a good one. Trying to pick out a teammate. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. And news from St James's Park. There's been a goal there. That means we send it over to Alex Scott.
Yes.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, to Alex, apologies for having to interrupt you just then. Just to confirm, Barcelona did score in that match, and they are leading by 3-2. The Chelsea move still flowing, advantage to them. They've given it away. Is it going to be? Still possibilities. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Isak. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Played into the centre. The clearance wasn't decisive. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory. It is a rivalry that speaks for itself. They're certainly the two most successful teams with passionate fans. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action live from Old Trafford as Manchester... It is a meeting of two Northwest rivals and one of the biggest games in English football without any shadow of a doubt. Manchester United against Liverpool coming up here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray. Joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, we're both thoroughly looking forward to this one.
Absolutely. And this is one of the great rivalries, Derek. And I think it's fair to say there's not a lot of love between these two clubs. Let's hope we get an entertaining game here.
Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Alphonso Davies plays with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. How can he take them on and beat them? He's in here. Oh, there it is! Liverpool take the lead in the derby. And that has silenced the majority in here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
1-0 then. Alessandro Bastoni. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Well, as we look at the table, the opportunity very much there for the hosts to go top if they can win.
Well, it's a great...
Mbappe! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Jones. Now with Hakimi. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Rafael Leao. Happy to take on the shot. Is this the moment? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Alphonso Davies. Salah will know that the pass needed to be slightly better. Domenico Berardi. Cross could be useful, but keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. What to like about that pass? Mbappe! They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So Bosloy. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Teammates in the middle. Cleared away. Far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Mbappe. And back to Dembele. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It's looking promising. Holding it up, waiting for support. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes has it. Encouraging stuff from United. A chance to whip it in. Kimmich. Trying to craft something. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and there's the touch on the shot, but it's just not enough, is it? He'll be so frustrated that he didn't keep that out.
2-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Domenico Berardi. Hakimi. Jones. Regained possession. And he's got the beating of his opponent. He's in behind. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and then through on goal he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Endo. United might be able to cash in. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Rafael Leao. This could be troublesome. Can he finish? Well, I don't think high marks are going to be dished out for that effort.
Well, I can see what he was trying to do, but he just got it all wrong there.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Here's Mbappe. Given away by Manchester United. Curtis Jones. Darwin Nunez. Jones. Manchester United recovering possession well. Plenty of support here. That's a good-looking ball. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, underway once more, and the first half struggles for Liverpool were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? And defending as a unit. Well, no stopping him. This is the home of live football, EA TV. And how about this for live action coming up? The Champions League quarter-final first leg. It's Manchester United facing Manchester City.
Well, what a first leg that should be. It will be a tense tactical battle, but certainly an intriguing matchup.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mo Salah. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Hakimi. Szoboszlai. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. And this would reduce the deficit. He could profit, you know. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And into the last 30 minutes now. Breaking at pace. The cross is on. Kimmich. Possession and patience, the watchwords. De Jong. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And time for the change now. And a goal this time, applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So Bosley. Jones. Now with Hakimi. Domenico Berardi. A very good tackle. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Konate. Let us point you in the direction of the Europa League quarter-final first leg. The game is live on EA TV. It's Liverpool against Villarreal.
With only 8 teams remaining, I'm looking forward to a really good first leg in that tie, full of skill and energy.
Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. And return to Dembele. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And the problem not completely solved. And never quite had the header on the target.
Well, there it is. United have created chance after chance, and I just can't see that changing. They've been excellent.
So Bosley. Diogo Jota. Jota. Oh, what an opportunity. The save was a good one. It's a short corner. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's take another look, because it's a well-worked short corner that just changes the angle of the cross, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Gvardiol. Benassa. It's a weighted pass. Salah. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Gakpo. So Bosley. It's looking promising. Leao. Delivered into the box. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Koundé. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball.
Well, these United fans are doing everything to get their team over the line here, but can they see it through?
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. Jota. Feeding it through. Oh, what a save to keep them in front.
Well, that should have been the equaliser, but it's probably a match-winning save from the keeper.
Playing it in. And first-class defending, cleared off the line. And there it is, the final whistle, a result to please Manchester United fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Can he take them on and beat them? He's in here. Oh, there it is! Liverpool take the lead in the derby. And that has silenced the majority in here. Mbappe! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long. And this man... Rafael Leao. Is this the moment? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. What to like about that pass? Mbappe! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. Kimmich. Trying to craft something. And a goal! He's put it away. What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. Welcome to Manchester, a cracking derby in prospect and everyone on tenterhooks here at Old Trafford. It is United versus City. Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this should be thoroughly appetising.
Well, Derek, what more could you ask for? A noisy stadium, two very good teams and a massive rivalry. This should be an absolute classic.
And the contest begins. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Luke Shaw starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Bernardo Silva plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. More than decent this from United. Now the cross was deep, a little too deep. De Bruyne. Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's loved this competition. He's scored some great goals.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And there it is. Joy for City. They strike first in the derby. And that has silenced the majority in here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Lisandro Martinez. Eduardo Camavinga. Sané has it. And a strong tackle. Walker. De Bruyne now. And he's won the ball. That's really good and effective physical play. Shaw. And moving the ball nicely. Shaw. He's in control of the situation. Looking for someone to play it to. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of play it is from Grealish. He lays this on a plate, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Here's a change for Manchester United. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Kimmich. Bremer. Kai Havertz. Rashford. Sané. And back with Havertz. He's in behind. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Back in action then, and you sense United have the momentum at the moment. Here's Luke Shaw. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne now. Foden. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Can they create something? Takes the shot. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Surely! And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Theo Hernandez. Bremer. Sané has it. Sané. Could reduce the deficit, and he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Rashford. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Haaland. Oh, in with a chance. A lovely attempt. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
Well, they love him and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turning shot. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Theo Hernandez. Bremer. Nicely cut out. Playing advantage here. United keep it. Rashford. And Kai Havertz. Marcus Rashford. Well, it's one pass after another. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Who can he pick out? Could still be dangerous. Sané. Clearance needed to be better. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, no stopping him. And there goes the whistle. That closes the book on the first half here at Old Trafford. So back underway here into the second half. Nicely timed tackle. Marcus Rashford. And back with Havertz. In with a chance. A goal here. Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off. And Rashford's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Grealish. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. But they took care of the situation defensively. Sané. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. Very quick thinking there. Well, there's no getting away from it. He has been the subject of transfer speculation. Stuart, interested to know your thoughts on the matter.
Well, no surprise there's been an official bid made. It's probably just a case of whether it's enough now, although I'm not sure it'll happen immediately.
Good distribution. And a throw in here for United. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the advantage is with City. Alvarez. Regained possession. 30 minutes to go then. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Alvarez. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Just waiting for the support to arrive. And still looking for space. Stopped a surefire goal.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch, number 25, Manuel.
So the corner played into the box. It might still be problematic. Well read to put an end to that attack. Marcus Rashford. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Can he get them level? Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Manchester United against Real Madrid. Just the challenge that was required. He has teammates around him. Alvarez. Phil Foden now. Here's Alvarez. It's a promising City move. Pivotal moment defensively. Rashford. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Well, with the support of these fans, United are throwing everything at this now.
This could be the equaliser. Oh, a goal! Level now. The lead has evaporated.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they keep it going? Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Silva. Phil Foden now. It is advantage Manchester City here. He's managed to lose his marker. And he's made headway. And a goal for City. And who knows, that might mean they take the derby spoils.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Theo Hernandez. Gvardiol. Time is against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Alvarez. Here's Grealish. No more time is left. The referee blows for full time. And Manchester City are the team sitting in the box seat at present. He's in control of the situation. The title race is heating up between the top two. Neither side can afford to lose today, as it could be calamitous for their season. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Real Madrid taking on Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Well, as you can see, the front two will mostly play together, but there will be times when they split, and that will then allow one of the midfield players to make a forward run between them. He will be a key player for them.
Playing advantage here, United keep it. Alphonso Davies. De Jong. Determined defending. Dembele. And it's opening up. Oh, blocked it. Played over. Read it well, cleared it well. And that is how to block. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, I think he's in the form of his life at the moment. He just seems to be playing with so much confidence. Can he equal that record?
Will he find the net? but can't avail himself of the chance.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that. Maybe it's just come a bit too early for him.
Diogo Dalot. Osimhen. United come away with it.
Can you please make your way to reception after the game? Thank you.
Kimmich. Now with De Jong. Mbappe. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Modric. Nacho Fernandez. Well, possibilities inside the box. Corner given to Real Madrid. And in by Luka Modric. That's strong goalkeeping after the corner had been delivered. Alessandro Bastoni. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. And passing it through. It could be for Mbappe. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Garcia. And news of a goal at Stamford Bridge. Alex Scott has all the information for us.
It's a goal for Chelsea. They've scored the opener here with 24 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Mo Salah. De Jong. Trying to open them up. There it is! And no wonder he's celebrating. Now we can call him a record breaker.
Well, what a player and what a season. He's been absolutely brilliant and he's not finished yet. Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Fernandes. Nice looking pass. Mbappe! Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Alexander-Arnold. On to Mbappe. And defensive play to be applauded. Osimhen. Right, just hearing the situation has changed in the Leverkusen game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Bayern Munich. They've scored the opener here with 36...
And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Alphonso Davies. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. To clarify, Bayern have scored in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Alphonso Davies. Salah. And that's great work to keep it in play. De Jong. Fine run from Mbappe. Can he finish? And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Federico Valverde. Osimhen. And a fine tackle. So with that, the first half comes to... And the second half underway. It really was a dazzling first 45 from United. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
I'm really looking forward to that. 2 entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And the counter-attack is on, options available. Can they keep it going? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Let's see about the delivery. Still not clear. Rodrigo. He fancies it. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And the danger is still there. No defensive resilience there. Can he find the right pass? Clearance needed to be better. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And on to Bellingham. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Substitution for Real Madrid. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Opportunity. Well, that was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Look as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
And it's United's turn now. Chance maybe. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. So making the substitution now. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Well, behind for another corner. Clearance left a bit to be desired. It will be decision time, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. Oh, goodness, not the best of challenges. Now then, what's the referee going to do here? And a no-nonsense clearance. Jude Bellingham. And he takes on the shot. Oh, that's a fine save.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Short corner favoured. Osimhen. Eduardo Camavinga. Here's Mbappe. He's in behind. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. An alert piece of defending. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Alaba. They keep plugging away. Credit to them for winning back possession. Dembele. Right, just getting word that there's been a goal at Stamford Bridge. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 80 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And offside it is. Bellingham. This is Alaba. Good visualisation and execution. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Rodrigo. Could pull one back here. But no! What a glorious opportunity squandered to get back into this.
Well, that had to go in, didn't it? I just can't see them turning this around now.
To be replaced by number 7.
It has to be. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
So the corner played into the box. The clearance wasn't decisive. Vinicius in position. And there it is. All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could have in store for us.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Koundé. And there it is, the final whistle, a result to please Manchester United fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, in the end, they...
Kimmich. And passing it through. It could be for Mbappe. And there it is. This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in Europe up against each other. It's Manchester City, they face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. Well, we should be in for a night of drama here at the home of Manchester City. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. It is Manchester City up against Manchester United.
Well, this promises to be a great game, Derek. Yes, City have the slight advantage, but there wasn't much between the teams in that first leg. I think this could be tight.
And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson begins in goal. Kyle Walker plays alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Leroy Sané plays with Mohamed Salah out wide. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And the match is underway. Eduardo Camavinga. Alphonso Davies. Here's Mbappe. Salah. Mbappe. Kai Havertz. This looks more than decent. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. Danger still on. Alexander-Arnold. Well, frustration for those waiting in the middle. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw-in it'll be. Crossing opportunity. I must say, that wasn't a textbook throw-in routine, Stuart.
Well, that would have been a fine from the club back in my day. It's so sloppy.
Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, what form he's in at present. Second in the league table in terms of goals. He's been so clinical and ruthless, and I expect him to get more today.
Haaland. Sané. This could be troublesome. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Bernardo Silva. Alvarez. Haaland. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Erling Haaland! And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Camavinga. Far from a good pass. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And what a magical save it was! And deciding to go short with this one. Oh, the threat is there. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Kimmich. And teammates around him. Vital intervention. Here's Luke Shaw. Now with Silva. Grealish. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. City get the corner. Who can they pick out? And clearing it away. Grealish. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Mo Salah. Walker. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Trying to open up the defence. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And it goes! And that changes things just a bit.
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Salah. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Manchester United.
So, a level contest. 1-1. And he read it superbly. Oh, great attacking play. Terrific block there. Foden. And defensive play to be applauded. Kai Havertz. Grealish. Just the challenge that was required. Walker. And it's Ruben Dias. City pushing forward with options available. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Havertz. Really good challenge. And just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And so the half-time... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Grealish. Shielding the ball admirably. Terrific save. And the keeper really reacts it brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Now a short corner here. And Bernardo Silva has it. On to Haaland. Textbook defending inside the box. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester City facing Spurs.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Has the strength to hang on to it. Silva. On to Haaland. Kai Havertz. This is Salah. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Sané. And fine goalkeeping. A change in the offing for City. And he's fired over the corner. Clearance needed to be better. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Can they keep it out?
Number 6, Nathan Ake.
Leroy Sané. Mo Salah. On to Mbappe. And it's still on. Kimmich. Here's Havertz. Top-class defending. And a quick reminder, we have FA Cup semi-final action for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester United against Atletico.
Well, what a game that should be. Played in a great atmosphere, and the cup final awaits the winners.
Oh, that's a really good pass. Grealish. Mendy. Here's Grealish. It needs an accurate cross. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Leroy Sané. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Sané. Real chance. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So the ball is rolling again. Who won the score? What's going to happen next? Bremer. And Kimmich. Dembele. In with a chance. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Salah. And it's with Isaac. Now with Salah. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Bernardo Silva. And he's in the clear. Superb chance. Oh! neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. In a decent position now. Foden. And strong play here. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Theo Hernandez. Now, who can he play it to? Manchester United venture forward. Do they have a winning goal in their future? And nothing comes of that attack. Grealish. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Jack Grealish. Grealish. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. That is that after... Haaland. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. It's looking promising. Textbook defending inside the box. Salah. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can he put it away? And still an opportunity. And the danger cleared. Mbappe. Wonderful chance. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Well, it's such a close contest. Will a set play be the difference?
Playing it in. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, a goal! The ball's in the net. A hugely important moment in the story of this tie.
Well, let's just see again how Alexander-Arnold delivered this cross into such a good area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Mateo Kovacic. Mbappe with it. Decent looking pass. Will he find the net? And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Mendy. Kevin De Bruyne. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that, penalties, we'll see. Haaland.
Substitution for Manchester City.
Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time.
Number 16, Rodri.
Ake. Mendy has it. Rodri. Given away by City. Koundé. Theo Hernandez now. Isaac. Feeding it through. Can he put it away? Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Walker. Phil Foden now. It is advantage Manchester City here. And Bernardo Silva has it. And there's the feed into the box. Oh, majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing and great connection. What a goal that is.
Not the scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Bremer. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Bremer. Really clever pressing. Can he get them level? Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to Haaland. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, and that was an exquisitely taken penalty. And it's gone in. And he steps up to take the shot. And he scores. Well, he squandered the chance, and badly. And the penalty converted here. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. So lethal in front of goal. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. He had to score, and he does. So much pressure. If he fails to score, they lose. In it goes. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And it wasn't the greatest penalty. And it's been saved by the keeper. Well, it comes down to this. In, and they win. And in it goes. Admirable composure from the spot. And they have their place in the last four secured.
Well, I have to say, he never really looked like missing, did he? That really was a confident penalty at such a crucial time as well.
Well, it truly was a terrific performance by Erling Haaland, really lighting up this game.
Well, he was outstanding. He hardly put a foot wrong, did he? Without him today...
Haaland. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Erling Haaland. And it's in as they tighten their grip on the tie.
Just got a couple of questions for you regarding the match. thank you. That's all the questions we have.